Greetings, folks. This is DC Investing. I've reached financial independence, and I talk about topics to help others on their pathway to financial independence. And the topic today, I got to look it up. Okay, is to consider Social Security when you consider should I put money in an IRA or a Roth account, um, because Social Security can either be taxed or not taxed depending on what you do with your other income sources. And Social Security is either not taxed at all, or it's taxed at 50%, or it's taxed at 85%. So you always have some benefit on it. But a lot of folks put money into pre-tax retirement accounts and never really think about the long-term implications of what they're doing. And so, saving, say, 12% now to pull out 12% later may may not give you all the advantage you thought of, particularly when you add in Social Security on top of it. So let's say, here's the scenario. Should you pay 12% now and keep your money out of a retirement account and just let it grow over the many years? There's ways to have investment gains that you end up paying 0% tax on if it's a long-term capital gain or a qualified dividend and your income's low enough. So let's say, you put your money in now, you let it grow for a long time, you've been harvesting gains, you're paying 0% tax, but you paid 12% on that money originally. Then you get to the retirement time and it's time to start pulling money out of Social Security. Well, if your income's low enough, you may not end up paying any tax on your Social Security funding. Whereas if you were pulling money out of a retirement account, the retirement money comes out first and counts as ordinary income. You have to count that first before you figure out your Social Security tax rate. But if you never had money in the retirement account in the first place, and you've been managing your gains over the long period of time from investments, your Social Security might end up being completely tax-free if you play the game the correct way. And so, so I certainly never thought about my Social Security on a long-term investment thesis. It was more just about how to save taxes now as opposed to how to save taxes later. But as I've learned more in the fire community, I've really started thinking about what are the long-term implications to what I'm doing. What will my taxation be over the next 30, 40 years over the time frame? And did I make the best choices? And so, in that example where I said, you put your money into a traditional for retirement account, maybe you'd make the choice of putting it into a Roth account instead. That's another way to make all your gains tax-free. And when you pull any money out of your Roth account, it doesn't count towards your taxation. And so if you had everything within a Roth account and were completely living out of it, then your Social Security would be completely tax-free eventually. And so just food for thought, where you put your money into savings, brokerage account, traditional IRA, traditional 401k versus Roth, they will affect your long-term taxation in interesting ways. And if you're strategic about it, you may end up with some really low tax rates, and your Social Security might be taxed or not taxed depending on what your total income is. So just consider that as kind of food for thought. Um, Putting money into a Roth account is a super interesting thing, particularly if you're in a lower tax bracket. Like, I don't think it makes sense. This isn't financial advice or anything, but if you're in the 10% tax bracket or 12% tax bracket now, I think it makes a lot more sense to put money in a Roth account at these rates, or just keep it in your brokerage account. Than when you're in higher tax brackets, say 22% or higher, maybe it makes more sense to put money in those IRA and 401k funds to not pay taxes at the present. So anyhow, food for thought. Consider what you're going to make for Social Security, and you can plan, like the socialsecurity.gov site will tell you what your benefit is. You can log on for yourself and see what your lifetime income is, and they'll make a projection of how much you're going to make someday. And both you get a benefit and a spouse gets half of whatever you make. And so, if you're a higher earner, you can end up with some pretty large Social Security checks. And it would be a lot nicer if most of that was tax-free as opposed to getting taxed on it. So, plan ahead, learn what Social Security is going to do with you, make some plans, and hopefully that's helpful to you. So like, subscribe. We'll see you. Bye.